we are here with Chef Marcello Mazzoleni, and he's the executive chef for the Lighthouse Bar and Grill here at the Bellwether. Today we're going to be making a Peruvian halibut ceviche, and I'm very excited to have him on board and hear what it's all about.
We're doing a Peruvian style halibut ceviche. Very traditional style that we do here at the Bellwether, except for the fish, of course, is local halibut.
And we get that from Lummi Seafood Market, correct?
We do. Lummi Seafood Market brings us fresh fish daily, salmon, halibut, scallops, all kinds of fun goodies. Starting with the basics, we have a yam, some yellow sweet corn, some shallots, garlic, fresh ginger. This is a Fresno chili. The more traditional chili that they use in the Peruvian culture, they actually have a paste called ajo amarillo. You can just buy it probably locally at like maybe a Mediterranean market or specialty market or something like that. But I make my own chili paste, which is this here with these red chilies. Not quite as spicy, you know, helps out with the local clientele. Talking about the yams, that thing's gonna take at least an hour, hour and a half to cook. Very simple. I just coat it in some oil, salt, and pepper and throw it in the oven on a pan, let it roast, and then cool it down in the skin. The skins peel off real easily if it's cooked enough. And we just cut it into a nice little square and serve it with the ceviche. The sweet yellow corn, I actually boil it right in the husk like this and then cool it in the husk, and it makes it a lot easier to peel. All those strings just come right out, and I personally prefer the quality of the kernels after. From there, we prep the leche de tigre, and this is tiger milk essentially translated, and they actually name it that because it's supposed to give you strength. You know, they have drink recipes made from it. I drink it all the time now that we have it on the menu. It's got a little spice to it. It ends up with this just slight little creamy consistency that is really nice. So to prep that, essentially we get our aromatic spices, our shallot, just slice it up fine, like so. Grab a bowl here, throw it in there. There we go. So I don't actually cut the garlic because if you slice through the garlic, you're actually going to get less oils that press from it. So when you smash the garlic, it actually presses the oils out of it and helps that flavor get into the marinade. Versus slicing through, it's going to just cut through the fibers and not actually press the oils out. Now if you're cooking it, slicing it's okay because it's going to cook those oils into the food. The fresh ginger. Just break off a little piece of that guy. Crinkle these off the edge there. So in order to peel the ginger, I use a blunt spoon, and that will actually just kind of scrape off the skin and waste less of the ginger. And it kind of helps get into the nooks and crannies on those real nuisance ginger with all those knots on them. So that does it. You just slice it up like so, and just keep slicing until you get thin little strips. And then from here you'll continue to mince it up really fine until you end up with this. So nice, finely minced ginger. From here we need lime juice and salt and pepper. And that makes it. I'm gonna just cut some limes in half. These are big limes, so for a batch this size, probably get away with 3. Try that. Some limes are gonna squeeze different than others too, so just make sure by the end that your halibut is completely submersed. So. Do the last ingredient going in the marinade is gonna be that chili paste that we make here. Wanted to make something like this. It's very simple. Basically take the tops off of the chili, take the seeds out, rough chop them, throw them in a good blender, and then you would add just a little splash of water to get it moving and some oil and blend it up yourself. Or like I said before, you could just go buy the ajo amarillo or some other kind of chili paste, kind of depending on what you like. So we're gonna put about 2 tablespoons of that good stuff in there. And then we're gonna do some salt. This is kosher salt. Big pinches. Some black pepper. Pinch of that. Going to give it a little stir. And now our marinade is ready. This is about a 6-ounce piece of halibut. So we're gonna get just a nice little, I'd say, 3/8, half-inch dice on this. Lay those guys out. It's a nice piece of fish. It's really nice. Just run through there. And the smaller the dice on this, the faster they will cook up in the lime. So this is about a 20-minute marinade. Get all that good stuff in there. We don't want to contaminate here. Get cleaned up. Stir it up. And like I said, make sure that all the pieces of fish are completely submersed in there. All right. So from here, it's just a waiting game. This is going to take 20 to 30 minutes, and that's going to be kind of the prime spot to eat the fish. Any longer, it'll still be good, but it will continue to cook in there. You can pour off the marinade and hold it for longer, but there is still going to be a little bit of that lime content. It will still continue to cook in that. So I have the finished product here, and this one was actually made with green onions instead of shallots, which is totally fine, like I said. Grab a clean spoon here. So you can see the fish has started to change color. It's no longer looking translucent and getting a nice white color to it. That's ready.
And I should say that I'm super excited to try this, and Chef Marcello, I appreciate it very, very much. This is going to be really good. It reminds me of me growing up. I grew up in Florida, and we used to have ceviche, as well as a smattering of other tapas, a nice sangria on the lanai on a Friday evening, and this just reminds me so much of that. Why do you like this?
I love it because this time of year, it's a great way to feature the type of fish. We can't get fresh halibut from right here, year round, of course. It's just a perfect time of year. It's getting warm out there. It's a cold dish. You got chips, protein, vitamins, everything you need. Right?
Everything you need. So should we dive in and try it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Here, have a spoon.
All right. I'm going to take a little bit here.
Yeah, please do.
And take the yam with it, correct?
Yeah, I would try that with the yam.
And a chip?
And a chip.
Okay, I'm going to try this.
Yeah.
That sauce is delicious.
Not nice.
Yeah, it's got a nice flavor. The fish itself has a beautiful texture. It's not overly mushy. It's just right because, like you said, you need just that right 20 to 30 minutes to really cook it real good. So
window.
Yeah, but all the other flavors, the ginger, the shallots, and the green onions. Plus, too, I'm a big fan of cilantro. Not everybody is. But this is a great dish. I cannot thank you enough for making this. Thank you so very much.
Of course.
I also want to thank BECU for being our presenting sponsor, as well as Alaska Gold Seafood for being our nutrition sponsor. Go out and make this. You're going to love it.